All right. I think I did it. There we go. Hey, Gary. How's it going? I didn't realize I have so much stuff around my desk like I do, but I do. I need to clean tomorrow. What are you guys up to? Hey, Patrick. Well, thank you. I couldn't get to sleep tonight at all. I don't know what is with me, but I could not sleep. Just couldn't. Oh, okay. Hi, Heather. Oh, I got to go look at that, Gary, because I I was busy today, but not with work really. I mean, work, this kind of work. Working on the house and stuff like that. Oh, poor girl, she was whipped, huh, today? Yeah. Yeah, well, there's one of my Black Panthers skating through here. Yeah, I just couldn't sleep and I thought, what the heck, I'll jump online. I never do this. Like I've done a late night talk maybe one other time. Like maybe because I'm never awake at this time. I'm usually I'm usually in bed trying to go to sleep or asleep. Yeah, the cats are wide awake, which doesn't help me get to sleep because they're running around. My youngest one, she's running around here playing with everything and everybody. So, yeah, no sleep. Oh, yeah, I seen the Instagram and oh my word. So, Patrick, what have you been up to? Heather, what have you been up to? Hi, Gladys. No, I don't do any other. At one point, I thought about it. I really thought about it, and so far, I haven't gone crossed over. I guess, but there's part of me that kind of, sort of wants to, but I know it's a lot more work, and the videos you have to, or I mean, the getting all the pictures, but also you have to have some form of description and all that stuff. I'd have to get a light box, and with the cats, I want to wait till I get in a bigger place, maybe where I have a room to where I can do that and keep the cats out and all that stuff. Well, lucky you, Patrick. My cats are wide awake. They're ready to run around and tear up the joint. And I just want to go to bed, but it's not happening for me. So, yeah, eBay and Posh and all those kind of, um, and then when I hear the downside, because there's pros and cons of it, just like this job on YouTube or any other. Um, I just felt like, at least for now, I'm gonna have to close that door and keep it closed. A lot of the things that I want to do, what I really want to do is I want to get into a storage unit, buying them and flipping. And I can't even do that right now with the small space that I live in. But I can't wait till I can venture out and go with some of these ideas I've got, because I've got a lot of ideas. I just can't really do it. And a lot of it has to do with where I'm at right now. So, oh, I hope so, Gladys. And one of the boxes that you're getting has that Fox mug in it. So hopefully you'll like it. And I'm drinking tea, hot tea, tonight, which is probably going to be another mistake. But then again, it might counteract me being awake right now. I don't know. But it's so good. This tea, it's from Lipton. It's the orange passion fruit green tea. And I'm not a big green tea person per se. I like black tea. That's my favorite kind of tea, is black tea. But I have to say, this one is pretty good. I put my stevia in it because whenever I make tea or coffee or anything, I use stevia. I'm not supposed to use regular sugar, so I avoid it. But this is really good. I just thought I'd try the hot tea tonight. It won't keep me up. It shouldn't. Usually doesn't. But I'm already wide awake anyway. I don't know what my problem is tonight, but I'm just wide awake, couldn't sleep, so. Okay. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep, Gary, and yeah, we'll be talking to you soon. Tonight I was also, along with chatting with you guys, and whatever you want to talk about, shoot, a message in the chat and we'll talk about it. You drink coffee to go to sleep. Bob, literally, I tell you what, he can drink coffee and pass out. It does nothing to him. I think because he has so much caffeine, or he has it every day, whereas I don't. I don't drink caffeine every day, but he does. And it doesn't keep him awake. It's like the total opposite. It's like it knocks him out. I don't know. I don't get it. I told him probably if you go caffeine free, you'll probably, be wide awake. Oh, you're having a hard time? I'm sorry, Gladys. Thank you so much, Gary. Yeah, I appreciate that. Hey, Jennifer Hayes. Welcome. I just thought I would chit-chat with you guys just because I'm wide awake. And this is the time where usually I'm yawning, I'm tired, I'm like, it's like, my body, I think, is tired, but my brain is not ready to shut off. So I said, hey, I'll hit the go live button. You never know. Somebody out there into the YouTube world might be awake. Hi, Outlaw. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, I'm just having some hot tea and thought I'd come on here and chit chat with you guys. And, nothing in particular. I just was wide awake, and I think this is the second time, well, maybe third time I've done a late night show. Maybe third in all the time I've been on YouTube. So it's weird because even when I don't sleep, usually I don't go live. I just lay there and toss and turn, or I get up and do something. Sometimes I come out here to my desk and start cleaning it. In the middle of the night, I'm out here cleaning my desk. Yeah, real weirdo. But if you see my desk, you'd be like, okay, I get it. It needs cleaned. Hey, Amy, you're still up too. I'm glad there's some people awake because I wasn't sure. I was like, well, this is a new thing for me. We'll try it. We'll see who's awake and who's not. So, But if, as I was saying to the others that were here before, I'm drinking some hot tea, and it is the orange passion fruit green tea by Lipton, and you've got to try it. Oh my gosh. I'm not a green tea person. Like I said, I like my black tea. But this, because it's got so much flavor in it. Oh, this is so good. I'm so glad I got it. I still have, there wasn't too many in the box. I don't know how many, but this one is gonna be one I'm gonna buy. Oh, you are a late night person. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Oh, we didn't have our auction today, guys, because Irene wasn't able to be there. So Carol had told me last weekend that we were just not going to have the auction today. We're going to have it tomorrow at 3 p.m. on her. Well, today it's already midnight here. So 3 p.m. in the afternoon, join me on Carol's channel. We'll be having our normal Thursday daytime auction. But yeah, my Wednesday auction didn't happen this week, but we will bring it back next week. So, hi, Runaway. The tea is Orange Passion Fruit Green Tea by Lipton. And I have to tell you, I am a fan. I am trying. I tried a couple new flavors. There was one I had in a restaurant one time, and it was some tea that had a very distinct, almost like a Christmas time tea, if that makes any sense. Like cinnamon mixed with some kind of herb or something. Almost like, okay, at Christmas time when you walk into a store that has like candles and potpourri, but at Christmas time, that's what the tea tasted like. And oh my gosh, I wish I knew what tea that was, because that was one of the best teas I've ever had. But yeah, this one, I didn't think I would like it, but I ventured out. I've got some different tea that I've been trying, and this one, hands down, is a winner. Chocolate pepper. Oh, I bet that'd be good. That would definitely be good at Christmas time too. The peppermint. And so I want to ask you all if you could answer me in the chat. First of all, what you did today, and then tell me if you were at home or if you were at work, but tell me what you guys did today. I had the day off, which is rare. Wednesday, I'm always working. So today I got real ambitious, and I had bought this big family package of jumbo shrimp, and I made some homemade shrimp fettuccine Alfredo, and then I served it with some garlic herbed infused green beans. I didn't serve it with garlic toast because I'm trying to eat less bread, because I really need to. So I did not make my homemade garlic bread. I this time, for the first time, making a Italian dish, and I didn't break out the bread because I'm trying to eat better, at least a little bit in areas. I mean, my drinking, I've got down to a science. In the fridge right now, I've got some Minute Maid fruit punch that is the 0 sugar. I've got stevia in my tea instead of sugar. If I drink coffee, I will put stevia in it. I don't use sugar. I like the Minute Maid, all their 0 sugar drinks, the lemonade, the pink lemonade, the fruit punch. I'm not a big mango person, but I've got the drinking game down as far as 0 sugar. And then of course I drink my Ice Mountain all the time. But my food, because I love my pasta. Bread I can go for a while without, but that's my hard. one. And then I wanted to have another dish in the fridge instead of just the shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. And I had some noodles left over, some of the fettuccine noodles, and I went ahead and made spaghetti. So I've got spaghetti and shrimp fettuccine Alfredo in the fridge. So there you go. Hi, baby girl. Hi, Evie. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love it. So let me go back up and we're going to see what everybody did. Oh, yeah, you like a wide variety? Yeah, I like tea. Ginseng tea? I've got to try that. I've never tried it. I wonder if that was. I wonder if that was some kind of chai spice tea. Huh. I wonder too, Heather, because it could have been that Christmassy tasting one. Oh my gosh. I was out with Hunter at his appointment today. Oh, how'd that go, baby girl? I invoiced, walked the dog some, won some bread on AK. Oh, awesome. Which one did you win, Amy? Which bread? Which flavor? Oh, Amy, that's so sweet. I love talking to you too. Guys, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Speaking of Amy talking to me, Amy, me, Bob, and Lewis, her husband, are gonna meet up this Sunday. And I can't wait because Amy lives in my state. We both live in Indiana. And Amy, would you say we're about 2 hours apart? Right about 2 hours apart, somewhere around in there. Well, we're going to meet up. And I can't wait. I wanted to thank you for coming. Oh, Susan, you know what? I wish I could come to more videos than I do. And honestly, when you were shopping and talking to us, I love that. I know a lot of people, okay, I don't know about the people in the chat right now, but I can speak for myself. I love it when people vlog and take me with them on whatever journey or shopping trip or whatever that they're doing. One of these days, I'm going to do it. You know, the places I want to take you guys to where I shop, they play music, and I'm like, gee, I want to go live, but the stupid music thing. I just now seen StreamYard sent me a notification, so they must have sent all of you that have StreamYard. That we can now, through StreamYard itself, play background music during a live. So that's epic. I just cannot wait. But yeah, I loved coming and seeing you guys do your thing. You know, I love that. I use the stevia that has vanilla in it. I never knew there was one with vanilla in it. Yeah, see, I don't like stevia, but I'm diabetic, so I have to use it instead of sugar if I'm going to sweeten something. Hi, Cleo. You want to smell my tea? You like that? There's my baby princess there. She's spoiled. Oh boy. She's got me wrapped around her little paw. She's just a sweetheart. My black cats, I love them. What do you do? Bob going to be happy with that. Yes. You know what? You know what? When I started making the fettuccine, the shrimp fettuccine Alfredo, it woke him up. I felt bad, but yet it woke him up in a good way. He smelled it. He said, "What smells so good?" I said, "I finally made that shrimp fettuccine Alfredo." And he had some right away and he loved it. I want to ask you folks, okay, I had to improvise making that fettuccine Alfredo. Another thing, being diabetic, I have to drink almond milk instead of, I have to try to stay away from dairy. Basically, when you're diabetic, there's a lot of no's. There's a lot of things you cannot eat and drink. Okay. I'm trying to do better about my diet. One thing I do all the time, like I said, I got my drinking game down. I don't buy regular milk. I buy almond milk. And and the Pure Silk is honestly the only one that tastes halfway decent. Um, I think the Walmart brand tastes like pure chemicals. Although now, since I had the virus, I don't have full taste and I don't have full smell back. So I don't know what it would taste like. But, anyways, I use the almond milk. Michelle. Yeah, Miss Southern Belle, you know what? I need to get help editing and doing my lives because I want to be able to take you guys and vlog more. Specifically when I shop, because there's places I want to take you so bad, and then they play music, and I'm like, please, can you not play music just for me, just one day? Yeah, Michelle. Okay, okay, Mirror. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I hate it when that happens. Um, when you have a coworker that, or two or three or 10, that is so lazy that they act stupid because they don't want to do their job. I mean, it makes it hard on you, the person that is actually working and doing the right thing and doing your job. I mean, there's pros and cons to every job. And there's some people that just have no um they don't have any sense of self-worth or dignity really in their job. Pride, do what's right. Oh yeah, I hope you can. Hi Pat, welcome. Yeah, exactly. I have not, Heather. My sister tried the oat milk and she couldn't stand it, and she forewarned me. She said, "Dawn, don't try the oat milk." But I wanted to try it because I wondered if the oat milk would be better for me than the almond milk. But I hadn't gone there, and I think, isn't there a coconut milk too? I know there's so many different types of milks, but I do want to venture out and try new ones. You like coconut milk? Yeah. I want to try some things like that. Oh, almond coconut. I bet I would like that even more because that would kind of offset the overall taste of that almond milk. Because, almond milk, stevia, these things that I have to switch to now, I don't really care for them. I just force myself to use them or drink them or eat them because, um, you know, I have to try to keep my sugar down as much as possible, although I cheat all the time. My problem is fruit. I'm not supposed to have fruit, but guess what? I just cannot put down fruit. I've got to have my fruit. I will have to try that, Mayor. I'm going to have to try that now that you said that. Okay, cashew milk. Yeah, that's another one I've heard of. I wanted to venture and try these new, they're not new milks. They've had them for a while, but to me they would be new. And I definitely want to try it. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. I mean, like I said, I've tried the Walmart brand, the Great Value, and I've tried the Blue Diamond almond milk, and there's this really distinct chemical taste. And I was getting defeated trying all these almond milks, and I finally broke down and tried, Pure Silk, and I was like, that's the best one so far that I can drink. No cholesterol in coconut milk. Yes, that's good to know. You're allergic to dairy? Yeah, there's a lot of people. My daughter, she is lactose intolerant, and so I told her that when she gets milk to get that lactose free milk. But as far as overall allergic, there's a lot of people that are allergic to it. Okay, Califia Farms. I will have to try that. Yeah, I found the almond milk, as far as the great value almond milk, all I taste is chemical. And I can't do it, you know? Oh, that's a great idea, Susan. I would have never thought of that. Um, I didn't today, Gladys, but I am going to. I got to take Bob with me because he's got to help me move the heavy totes and boxes that I can't move by myself. So as soon as Bob gets time, he's going to go with me back out to look. He works at nights and then he sleeps during the day. So yeah. Hi, Josie. Welcome. Josie just had a birthday. So awesome. And I hope your day went fabulous, Josie. Oh, yeah. That's kind of like the Bob and I thing. Bob is not diabetic and I am. So the changes I've made, I told him, you don't have to submit to the changes I've made. I mean, I'm the only one who's diabetic. But you may want to try some of these changes I've made because they would help you too with your overall trying to lose weight. And he's made changes on his own, you know, because of my changes. And so I'm really proud of him for that. He still, you know, has a bigger amount of types of foods and drinks he can eat and drink, of course, than I can. So he doesn't like totally submit to my diet, but it has been great that he has tried out the things that I have to subject myself to. I say that because not all of it is good. Like I said, stevia, I've had okay. I've been diagnosed for 2 years now, and just really this year, I've really come to just put up with stevia. Because I don't care for it. I'd rather use equal or sweet and low, but I know it's better for me to use the stevia because it's plant based, and that's what they tell you when they go over your diabetic diet that you're supposed to have. That's one thing they tell you to use is the stevia and not the the Splenda and all that stuff. So yes, she had a birthday. It was great. Yeah, Susan, you're correct. Cinnamon is. And one thing also that I am trying to do more of is not just drink water, but because I'm already doing that. I drink a ton of water. You guys know most of the time when I'm doing my lives of any kind, what I'm always drinking, like 99.999% is water. Every once in a while, I'll go to something like this. Hi, Roy. Um, I didn't. I used almond milk. That's what I was going to get at. Let's go back to I made shrimp fettuccine alfredo. So Anyway, I made the fettuccine Alfredo tonight, and I don't have any cow milk in my fridge at all. Now, I do still use cow's milk when I'm baking or usually when I'm cooking, like in things mixed in. But I did not have any cow's milk, and I thought, okay, I've never made my my fettuccine alfredo with almond milk, but we're gonna try it. So I did. I improvised. I used the almond milk, and then get this. I am the queen, I tell you, of improvising. I didn't have any flour, okay, because I was making a bechamel roux and then turning it into the fettuccine alfredo sauce with the parmesan and all that. So as I'm making the bechamel, I just assumed I had flour. Did not have the flour. The only flour in my house was the cake flour. So guess what I used? I used cake flour. Now, I was scared because I was like, this is going to be a disaster. First of all, it's already, I was, taking a risk with the almond milk, wondering if it was going to taste like crap or cardboard and I thought, oh, great. But now I got to use cake flour of all flours, and that's for baking. I thought, oh, yuck, this is going to be a disaster. Well, the only thing that it did do that I hated was it gave it a thicker, like richer taste almost. And the oil did not loosen up the noodles, and make it more saucy. It was thicker. But the taste still came out. It still tasted normal, like normal, shrimp fettuccine alfredo. So Bob loved it. I said, Bob, I want your honest opinion. Does this taste nasty? And you could tell me. I can take the heat. I can take it. But can you eat this? Because it's in the fridge and somebody's got to eat it. So I tasted it and I was like, it tastes normal. Here again, mind you, Bob and I, we do not have our full sense of taste and smell back due to the virus. Still, guys, I feel like I'm never going to get it back and I miss it. But oh, yeah, Roy, you should. You should. I'm so glad you're here, Roy. Mayor said there are healthier pastas than regular pastas. So when I am using a strong flavored sauce, I will make a whole wheat. Yeah, the one I don't is the one that they make with corn. Oh, I love corn. I do. I love all kinds of corn. Okay, most of them. I don't like hominy, and I don't like my grits, which is made out of hominy or whatever. Okay, that's about all. And I don't eat cream style corn as far as like right out of the can or anything like that. But I like corn. But in my pasta, I tried to do this gluten-free pasta, and it was made with corn. Big fat mistake. It was so disgusting. Hi, Sandra. How you feeling? Cinnamon reduces blood sugar and cholesterol, I heard, and it can be like an antibiotic, yet is like all antibiotics and could lose its effectiveness. Yeah, they told me, yeah, one of the things that I should be having is cinnamon, which is no problem for me. I love cinnamon. I love cinnamon, so cinnamon, yeah, it's very good for you. They actually said that I should get make like a I can't have okay, I need to do like a flavored water that has like cinnamon in it. But I can't put, they had like a cinnamon apple, but it's not for diabetics, of course, because we can't have apples or bananas because it's really high in natural sugar. But we can have berries. So, I was thinking about, making a flavored water with the berries and just throwing some cinnamon in there. I do like cinnamon a lot. Yeah, we need to pray, guys. Please, please, please pray for our friend Sandra. She is going through so much and she's in so much pain. And just please keep her in your prayers, will you? We love her so much. Hi, Dolly Dolls. How you doing? Actually, it's Dolls Dolly. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, Roy, I hope you do, honestly, because that might, especially if it's in your family gene pool, it would be a good idea. Yeah, I I've made bechamel sauce in different ways. Um and ever since we got Bob and I got the virus, tasting and doing things the normal way I used to do them don't always happen when it comes to cooking, because we don't have our full senses back. And it's hard because things I used to love, I don't love as much anymore because I don't have full senses back. And so things don't taste proper. Oh, okay. Yeah, neither did I. I didn't know there were two types. That's interesting. I'd like to do more research, in general about more stuff that I need to be doing. And I want to add more chai to my diet. We had a bag of chai that I would add to yogurt and different things. And if I'd make a smoothie, I'd put some chai in it. I've got to get some more chai. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yes. Yep. Exactly. Do you like baked Zeta? The boys make it all the time. I have now. I do like it, but I have not had it in a long time. We have a couple authentic. We have one, two, I think three authentic Italian restaurants here in my town, and one of them is called Salvatore's. We have been like every time we go in, we try something different. And so far, everything on the menu is good. Except, I mean, I love it. Absolutely love it. Except they have two different types of spaghetti. And there's one the normal way. And you can have a meatball put in it or not. And then there's one called surprise spaghetti. It has black olives, which I love black olives. So I don't have a problem there. But I forget what all it has a different taste, and I didn't care for like the marinara sauce was not the same. I don't know. It was different. I didn't like it. I like the regular, but everything else I love there. Love, love, love. Oh, yeah. I need to do better, guys, because I'm not there yet. My diet is still, I mean, the drinking, like I said, my drinking game is great, honestly. As far as drinking, I don't avoid sugar totally every single day, but most of the time I avoid sugar. So I'm good on the drinking. It's my eating habits that I'm still working on. I've taken, it's weird because before I was ever diagnosed, I thought I had diabetes. I could tell by some of my symptoms, but I never checked into it to see if I had it. And so at that point, I started to make changes. And um, one thing that I kept drinking all the time that now I've learned I'm not supposed to drink is orange juice. I love orange juice. I love oranges. And when they said, absolutely, you've got to quit that. And I'm like, how? How does one quit that? I mean, I love my fruit. I love my oranges. It's like, how? So I struggle. Fruit is a big one, believe it or not, for me. As far as sugar, that's a big problem area for me because I love my watermelon. Watermelon's a no-no. Bananas are a no-no. Apples, grapes. I mean, it's like, what can I eat? Well, basically weeds and dirt. I mean, seriously, that's what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Sandra, for putting up links. I appreciate you. Oh, I make homemade shrimp scampi. I make it the authentic way with real lemons, with real wine and garlic. Yeah. I don't, this is weird. Shrimp scampi is one thing. I didn't try it in their restaurant, the Salvatore's. So I don't know. They probably had it on their menu. I don't know. But when I make my shrimp scampi, I make it authentic, like the Italians do. And my kids and Bob love it. But I don't, like, I'll taste it and try to get it just right. But I myself don't really get into shrimp scampi. It's weird. I love shrimp and I love my pasta, but I don't know. I just really don't get into it. Yeah, exactly, Roy. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Okay, is that pronounced Ceylon or Kalon? Excuse me. Um, so Ceylon or Kalon is better. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, stevia, like I said, I whenever I drink anything like my hot tea or coffee or anything like that, I'm a stevia girl now because I have to be. Like I said, I would much rather use equal or sweet and low just because the taste of stevia, even though it's plant based, is not good. I had to really force myself to get used to the stevia. Still, like, I love this tea, but that stevia, it makes me want to just use equal or sweet and low. We don't have any here, but I just hate that strong aftertaste of that stevia, but that's what I use because I don't want to use sugar. I can't. And you know, today I really wanted to I wanted to get a milkshake, but I am proud of myself. I avoided it. So I was so proud of myself. Whenever now the new thing for me is when I go out and about, like out in town and run my errands or grocery shop or whatever, um, if I crave a milkshake, especially or ice cream, like a one of those Dairy Queen blizzards, I'll try to think of the Starbucks the refreshers that have the freeze dried fruit in it in the water. And instead of going to DQ, I will go the other direction and I will go to Starbucks and have a refresher. Um, because it's better for me than getting, ice cream. So, like, it's the little things, that add up for me. I've taken a lot of baby steps that add up to one big giant step. You know what I mean? But it took me a long time. I mean, I've been 2 years into the diagnosis. And I said, if you want to change what this awful disease has done to you, you have to be proactive. And so, you know, no one can do anything for you. You have to change that diet yourself. And so I've struggled. I have struggled, I will admit, and I'm still struggling because, there's so many more can't haves when it comes to diabetes. I can't have a whole lot. Like I said, I feel like all I can do is eat weeds and dirt. Truly, that's what it feels like. But, in one way, I kind of look at it, the silver lining in all of this, even though, it, I don't like the diagnosis. I don't like um, having this disease. The silver lining to all of this is it forced me to look even harder into my diet and look at things I really need to change. And so, if nothing else, I try to look at the positive and say, you know what? Maybe I needed this, kick in the butt to change my ways. And like I said, I still am weak. I still give in. Trust me, I am by far um, where I should be on my diet. I mean, look, I had pasta today. Um, Supposed to stay away from white flour, gluten, really, dairy. I mean, there's so many things I have to stay away from. And so it's not easy, but it really did force me to take a deeper look at myself and what I needed to change. So, yeah, we will definitely be praying for you, Sandra. Definitely. Yeah, that's true, Mayor. Splenda, for those of you that don't know, is half sugar and half fake sugar, basically, a time. So it's half and half. And so, yeah, it's better than. Now, you can bake with it. Now, I tell you, stevia, when you bake with it, it's not as bad because you've got all these other flavors in there um, to counteract the really bad aftertaste of stevia. So, but yeah, yeah, you definitely can use Splenda. I do too, Sandra. Now, I hate grits. Like I said, I don't like hominy. I don't, but I love cream of wheat. Oh my gosh. And the way I love it is the worst way to have it, but I make it really rich and creamy. I use cream. I use cream. I use cream, a little bit of cream in with the milk and some sugar and not stevia because stevia does not taste good in cream of wheat. It ruins it for me. So cream of wheat, I hardly ever have anymore. But when I do, that is a cheat for me, straight up cheat, because I cannot use stevia in my cream of wheat. But I make it super creamy and rich, and it is so fattening the way I make it. So that's a once in a blue moon thing, like literally. And I'm proud of myself. I've stayed away from it for a while, but that's the way I like to have it. So yeah, coconut sugar. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, diabetics are not supposed to use honey either. And here again, the one thing for me is I don't like honey, except for if it's wildflower honey. That's the type of honey I love. But yeah, we're not supposed to. Honey can greatly increase um, your AC1 level, your stats. Awesome, awesome, Josie. Yeah, honey, I'm telling you, um, if you are addicted or love honey and you are a diabetic, you gotta put the reins on it. It's really not good for you if you are a diabetic. It raises the AC1 levels and stuff, so you really gotta watch that. Celery is so good for so much, guys. Um, One of the most popular things to do anymore, I've heard people, is to drink celery juice. Um, I love celery, but to drink it in a juice form, like just celery juice, doesn't sit well with me. But like if I mix it with other like carrot juice and some fruits and stuff, then I could. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it is. Unfortunately, Michelle, like see, I've decreased my banana intake because I'm not supposed to bananas has is one of the fruits that has a higher amount of sugar natural. So, yeah. I hate it. I still have bananas, but I only have it once in a blue moon now, not all the time, except for when I have Anna's banana bread. I've had chai pudding before. Yeah. I've used chai in I put chai, like I said, in my yogurt. I put it in if I have granola for cereal, which I have to watch the granola thing too because the high sugar. There again, I quit making granola and I quit buying it. That's another splurge, like cheat day thing, because whether it has honey or whether it uses straight up sugar, granola is another thing. Yeah. Hi Lee, welcome. Haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? I wish I could eat spicy foods, but I can't. Yeah, I need to get some too. I do. Oh, I love. Yeah. Now I do have my oatmeal. And oatmeal is another oatmeal and cream of wheat. I hate using stevia, like hate it. What I try to do, guys, is um, I try to take because I can have berries, take like some strawberries and blueberries and puree it in a blender and mix it in with the oatmeal to where I'm getting some sweet without having to use stevia. Um, because I don't like stevia in my oatmeal and cream of wheat. It just ruins it for me. I just can't do it. Yeah. I'm going to have to try the stevia with vanilla. I'm going to have to try it because maybe that will be the one thing that can get me to cross over when I put it in foods like that. Oh, I know. I love it with sugar. Oh, I do. I do. I do. Yeah. Nutrition store. Yeah, I've got to go to the one in town. I haven't been to the one in town. I've been to the other surrounding towns. So, hi, Nancy. Oh, 4.6. That is a good A1C level. I said AC1, didn't I? I'm sorry, A1C. See, I don't even get the terms correct. But your liver is elevated. In enzymes, not say, do you have a fatty liver? And you don't have to answer that. If you don't want to get personal, you don't have to answer that. But I know usually if you have elevated enzymes, it could be a sign of a fatty liver. Because if you have um, problem with your sugar diabetes, that is some kind of indication, but may not be. It could just be something totally different. But you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. Oh, my heavens. Okay. Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, I love all these ideas you guys have. It helps me. Yeah, yeah, Michelle. Yep, I totally get you. Yeah. Good night, Sandra. I hope you feel better in the morning, and I'll be praying for you. Love you, Sandra. Yeah, I can. And when I do eat yogurt, that's exactly what I eat, Michelle, because regular yogurt has a lot of sugar in it. Now, they are just now coming out with zero sugar yogurt. I believe it's Chobani that has it. Now, there is a brand called Too Good yogurt, excuse me. It only has 2 grams, and that used to be the lowest amount of sugar in yogurt was the Too Good. Now it's very bitter, but we were buying the Too Good until we found out that Chobani now came out with zero sugar. And I know Yoplait and Dannon and all those guys are going to come out now with the zero sugar. So I'm super pumped for that because Bob and I eat yogurt. We have yogurt in our fridge every week, and we always do the lowest amount of sugar, or at least for me. Um, Here again, when I cheat, when I have a cheat day, when I can afford to have one, the best yogurt by far for Bob and I is the Noosa. Have you guys ever? Now it's like one of the highest um amounts of sugar in yogurt that you can get. So we don't indulge in it every week, every day, every month. But when we do indulge in something instead of ice cream now or something like that, we'll get the Noosa, which still isn't good for us because of all that sugar. But oh my gosh. If you guys haven't tried it, you must try it. I swear to you, it tastes like flavored butter. It's whipped to the point where it's so rich, it tastes like butter. Um, but like sweetened fruity butter. I know, sounds wild, but it's so good. So good. Oh, goodbye, Pat. Good luck in your classes. Thank you for coming. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a good idea. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. I okay. Okay. Well, not say I didn't mean, I hope you don't think I was being too forward. And I hope I wasn't. And if I was, please forgive me. Like I said, you don't have to answer anything personal that you don't want to. I only said that because I had problems with my liver before I was ever diagnosed. And they did tests on my liver, and 2 of my enzymes were off all the time, and I didn't know why. And it came to find out, I went to the ER room. Um, my stomach was hurting or something, and they did a ultrasound and all this, and found out I had a fatty liver. And that was before I got diagnosed. That's when I was still living in Michigan. So, and what's good for a fatty liver is to drink lemon water. Lemon is so good to clean that liver. Hi, Selena. Welcome. Oh, okay, Outlaw. Yeah, checking the fur babies. Well, thank you so much for being here. Good night. Oh, yeah, that's good. That is good. Oh, hi, Terry. Oh, I'm so sorry your lights went out. Yeah, it won't be long. Um, it's 10 till 1 a.m. here. Like I said, not say or anybody, if I overstep, I certainly don't mean to, but if I do, just let me know. And like I said, you don't have to answer anything. If I ask you something and you don't feel comfortable answering it, please don't. It's okay. And I don't want to pressure you to answer anything, that you don't want to. Good night, Susan. Yeah, love to you as well. And guys, please sub to Susan and all these folks that have left. Susan did a vlog today, and you can go back and see that. She was shopping, and you can go see that. Miss Pat, she is our Singapore friend, and she does a lot of DIY videos. And challenges with other folks from the community. So you'll have to check her out. Skywatcher Sandra has not been putting out any content in the past several months, because of her ongoing condition. But please sub to her. Sub to everybody, guys, if you can, if you feel comfortable to. Make some new friends. I always tell you guys because, you never know if you're missing out on getting to know somebody who could wind up being your best friend, even. So check people out. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Toasted coconut. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Gladys. Um, yeah, I had to come on here. Let me shut off this fan, guys. I'm actually getting cold. Okay, guys. And I'm going to nuke this real quick. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I just wanted to nuke this. This actually got cold on me. Oh, I tell you. But is it one thing, it's another. Well, that's what I was saying, Terry. I feel like all I can eat is weeds and dirt because um, when my doctor and I are still trying to get my medication um, worked out because it's still my numbers are still reading higher. And I said, I really don't understand this, doc, because my diet is even more is stricter than it used to be. Granted, I am not even close to where my diet is supposed to be. I'm working on it though. It's like every month I am taking another baby step in the right direction. As far as something in my diet that's off, I'll change it. But I try to get him to realize that it's not easy to just change almost everything in your diet completely. And basically I have to. And I said, it's taking like one step at a time. And he wants me to take a big, huge leap. And I try to take the big, huge leaps and bounds in my diet, but I can't always stick with it. I get weak and I give in to things I'm not supposed to. And I said, as it was, I was trying so hard to cut back on like fried foods and stuff like that, which the thought of hamburger and fries don't even sound good anymore to me. Like I would rather cook something homemade and eat it anyway. I just fast food, literally just the thought of it just about makes me nauseous anymore. I have no desire for fast food. So that really, but still, with me, I'm on the go so much, not just with the job and running errands in the post office and sourcing, but just I'm out and about just also with errands for us that I find myself having to pull in somewhere because I don't have time to sit down at a sit-down restaurant and maybe order a salad versus a stupid hamburger. But so it's, sometimes it's not as easy, but I will tell you the other day, I think 2 days ago, I was running around doing whatever errands. I missed one of my errands, so I had to set the alarm for later today to do that errand because I was supposed to do it Monday and forgot about it. But I went into this deli, and we have a fabulous deli. This deli restaurant that we have, oh my gosh, they have the best lunch ever. Their salads, their sandwiches, their soups are so good. They have homemade cookies, but I've only gotten a cookie one time. I don't buy their cookies. I just stay away from it. Anyway, I went in there the other day, like 2 days ago, and I was, you're getting sleep. Okay, Amy, good night. Thank you for coming. Hi, Paula. Welcome. Yes, exactly. Which, that's the thing, fruit and vegetables and all the things that go into a salad and all the just they're getting so high. And some of the stuff that you have to eat organically, especially organic food, period. Oh my word. Yeah, it breaks the wallet, breaks the bank. But anyway, I went into the deli and I got my food and or I went upstairs. What they do is they bring it out to you on a little tray, a serving tray. And so they have, like, when you walk into the restaurant, you have to walk upstairs, up a flight of stairs, or there's an elevator you could take. But I always walk the stairs. And then you go through a little hallway that has the bathroom and the elevator. And then you go into the restaurant. And so here's the restaurant, the first floor. And then you have an upper floor. It's like a loft here. And then you go through a doorway and there's another loft. But it's all owned by the restaurant. And they have tables and chairs in both lofts and then the main floor. And so I decided I I never go to that secondary loft, and I wanted to go over there. I've only been over there once to eat, and I thought I'll go over there, but I feel more comfortable in the first loft. I love going up there. It's like going up on top of a stage almost. And so I went over there, and there was this homeless man sitting there. And when I walked in, I didn't notice him, but I walked in, and the stench in that room literally about knocked me over. Now, mind you, I don't have a whole lot of smell left. It hasn't come back. I have more of my taste than I do smell. And I sat down and I thought, am I really, because like the smell would come and go, like in and out, but it was strong. And I couldn't figure out. I was like, holy cow. And I didn't know if the whole restaurant smelled like that and I just missed it at first, but then I noticed there was a homeless man. I thought, oh, so I felt bad for him. I had to get up, and guys, I was on the verge of puking. I mean, I was like, it was right here. I couldn't stay up there 1 second more. I'm surprised I made it. But I left and went in the other loft, and then the stench was stuck in my nostrils, and I couldn't eat my soup. I kind of had to, I was eating my salad. I had salad and soup, and I was like, I just can't even finish. But I felt so sorry for him. And, you know, it's not that I'm complaining about the stench or anything, because he can't help it. He's homeless. So I'm not complaining. You know, you feel so bad, because when I see somebody like that, and his pants, his jeans were 10 sizes too big, and he had on a belt tightened up, and they were still falling off. He had to hang on to them every time he would walk somewhere, because literally they come straight down. And I thought, you know, we take for granted so many things. And this poor man, I mean, I'm sure he would like to bathe like we do and keep clean. And my heart just went out to him, because you wish you could, hi Black, you wish you could help somebody like that in the way they needed to be helped. You know, he needs a home. I wish I could give him a home. Thank God he was able to get something to eat. But, you know, I just really, I thought it must be awful to go around. I'm sure, you know, he doesn't always get a good reception, especially, you know, when there's a stench and stuff. And I was so concerned about him realizing that I was leaving because of him, because of the stench. I was actually trying to like not make it look like, I mean, I tried to be inconspicuous sort of by leaving. And I felt so bad because, you know, but I couldn't stay, you know. I just felt nauseous, and I just felt like, man, I can't imagine going through that, and what it takes every day to wake up and go through your life, knowing that you can't do the everyday things that like we all do and take for granted. Paula, I just seen you got some news for everybody. Oh, please tell us. I hope it's good news. But you know, my heart really, I felt for him so bad. I hate it, because I couldn't, like, that would have been the type of man that I would have normally went up and said hi to, and at least struck up a conversation to be friendly. But I couldn't stay in that room any longer. and I felt bad, but I just couldn't stomach it. It was so bad, and I don't know. I just I wish the circumstance could have been different because, I would have wanted to at least do something to make his day, help him. Um, he had already paid for his meal and was had ate it and was just sipping on his drink. And I always hope, I mean, in situations like that, I hope I didn't make him feel bad by leaving, but I just couldn't stay. It was one of those things where no matter, I did all I could do to try to not smell it. Like I tried to really like eat my food fast to where I could try to smell just my food, and I couldn't. So I don't know. It's a hard moment for me, I guess. Oh, that's good. Yeah, your teeth. I forgot. Yeah, we'll be praying for you, Paula, because I'm glad that you're finally going to be out of pain. Tooth pain is, oh my word, it's one of the worst pains, isn't it? It was for me. I've had some really bad tooth pain before, and yeah, I'll be happy for you, Paula, that it'll be over with. Um, so anyway, yeah, today, like I said, I made 2 meals, put it in the fridge. I had to, actually, I was out and about twice today. I did the dishes twice. So I felt pretty proud of myself for getting some stuff done. Although I did forget to pick up my clothes at the alteration shop. So there you go. Bob's gonna have his 2 of his work pants altered soon. So Well, does anybody else have any good news? I'd love to hear anybody's good news if you got some. Um, like I said, everybody, I will be hopefully meeting up with Amy Sunday. We're gonna try. That's the goal, and I'm hoping we can do it because Amy and I live close enough to each other that I told her it's a shame if we don't meet up because I mean we both live in the same state. I think just 2 hours away or just a little bit under 2 hours or a little bit over, something like that. I don't know. And we haven't met this whole time, but hopefully we'll get to. That'll be really nice. So makes me want to get to the weekend a little bit sooner. You know what I mean? So guys, my cats are finally settling down, which is good. So I will end this by giving you what my next auctions are going to be. Tomorrow I have my auction with Carol, 3 p.m. Eastern on her channel. So join us for that auction. I will be having an auction Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Like I said, I think I'm going to try to meet up with Amy earlier that day, and hopefully that'll go over good. I'm sure it will. And so that's what I've got. I don't think Friday I'm doing anything work related. So yeah, it is. It's exciting. Meeting up with people from YouTube is just so exciting. Because sometimes, you just wish like I could see you guys in the real world. And it's sad because we can't see each other the way we want to, you know? Everybody lives so far away, but there are a few people that live in my state, and it would be nice to meet all of them. I'm hoping one day to meet up with Amanda Parrott. Um, she's been a longtime friend of mine here on YouTube. One of the first people that I befriended, one of the beginning people. I mean, there were several people in the beginning that I befriended, and she still has stuck around me, and so that's I'm glad she didn't ditch me. But I do want to tell you something else. I do want to tell you is, let me get it. I have a jar, and I'm going to finish filling it on my live, and I am going to sell this jewelry jar, and I will put more things in it as I go along. But this is one item I will be trying to sell tomorrow. So that'll be one thing. I wanted to show some of the items, so I left it just most of the way full on purpose, so that when I go to fill it the rest of the way, you'll be able to see some of the things that are in it. So be looking forward to that. That's going to be one of the items that I will be selling, and it'll have all kinds of costume jewelry in it. So oh wow. Well, you know, the one thing I do have to say about fatty liver, if anybody in the audience has ever been diagnosed with it, just know this, that it can be reversed. It can be. Which I want to. So, yeah, not say it can, you can reverse it. You can reverse a fatty liver. There's things you can do. I know one of the things that's supposed to help also is to take 1 or 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, like swallow it every day, along with apple cider vinegar, I think. So yeah. Oh, I understand, Paula. I understand. Yeah, that would be awesome to meet you guys and little Jake. Yeah. But you know, one day we will, Paula. One day we'll be able to meet. You know, it does take a while when you live in other states, but one day a lot of us, I'm sure, will be able to meet each other and different people. And or at least I hope so. Yeah, milk thistle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, you guys can look up what it takes to cure it or reverse it, so to speak. Because yeah, you can reverse it, and even diabetes, guys, you can reverse. Like when you got your A1C level down to 4.6, that's basically a non-diabetic status, I believe, because you got it low enough. I don't know. Wait, is where you're supposed to be 3? Is that the number where it's supposed to be? I can't remember what the number is, but that sounds about like a normal A1C level. So, yeah, that's basically, if you can keep it down that level, you know, for good, you've basically reversed, reversed it, and probably wouldn't even have to take any diabetic medicine or insulin or anything. Yeah, I totally understand, Mayor. What is milk thistle? It's a type of a vitamin. or a uh it's not a vitamin, it's a what do you want to call it? Um okay, that's really good, Nancy. If it's in the fours, that's a good number. Um I don't want to say mineral. It's not a vitamin. Milk thistle is a do I want to say nutrient? I'm trying to find the word for it. But it's a pill in a pill form that you can take, not say. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're in the fours, Mayor, then you've pretty much reversed um you've reversed it. Or I mean not say. Not say if you keep it in the fours, then you're pretty much non-diabetic. That's what you are. Even because once you're diagnosed, like I said, you can reverse it. Um, which for me, my doctor said if I could lose some weight, that alone right there would bring down my A1C level. So I've got to lose some weight, period. Because that's what's going to help me personally um, drop the number. It's a plant. There you go, Michelle. Yeah, it's a plant, milk thistle. And they put it in a powder form and put it in a capsule, and you can take it every day. Oh, I wish. See, mine are always high. I have the really high sugar levels, and that's my problem. That's why I have to take the medicine I do. And, so I want to get it to where I don't have to take any more medicine. That's what I want to do. But I really got to get the weight off, and I got to get on a way, way stricter diet than I am now. Like I said, I'm taking the steps, but I'm not even close to being there yet. Yeah, helps to detox the liver. Well, guys, I'm going to get off of here, and thank you for joining me. Like I said, I don't usually do late night anything, but I thought I would do it just to see if anybody was up. And come to find out, there are people up at this this hour. But I know there's a lot of people that live in California, so it's not too late for you guys that live out there. And then people like Pat that live in Singapore and around the world, it's not late. It's actually morning for them. So, yeah. A pill, not say the milk thistle, you can get in a pill form. What they do is they powderize it and they put it in a capsule. It's like a long capsule, and yeah, you take it that way. I used to take milk thistle. I need to get back on it. Milk thistle and dandelion root, I think it was dandelion something. Those were the pills I used to take, and I've got to get back on them. I really do. Yeah, there probably are different ways. The only way I've ever taken milk thistle is with is by the pill form. But yeah, you might be able to find it different ways. I think I just went to Walmart and got the pill. Just took it. All right, guys. I'm getting tired. It's past my bedtime for sure. So thank you all for hanging out with me. And maybe we'll do it again sometime when I'm not sleeping and I can't get to sleep. I'm sure it'll happen again. My cats are finally settled down, so I need to go to bed when they're settled down and I can actually get some sleep. So I will talk to you guys later, okay? And I hope you have a fabulous day. And like I said, join us on our auction at 3:00, and I'll see y'all there, okay? And yes, take care, everybody.